Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be doing something a little different on this channel. We are doing a movie review, or a reaction I should say, because I've never seen this movie before. Now, what I am planning to react to is a Hallmark Christmas movie. I should probably first start off by saying I do not like Hallmark movies, let alone Hallmark Christmas movies. There's something about the low production of Hallmark movies that turns me off, and it's not even that it's low production, it's just like everything's bad about them. Like the writing, the acting, the filming, the directing, they're not the greatest. They're so generic and formulaic, and it's just, they get boring, you know. And this comes from someone who's never seen a Hallmark movie. It's not that I've never seen a Hallmark movie, I just never seen one in its entirety, because it seems like everywhere that I go they'll have it like playing on TV or something, and I'll only catch like snippets of it. So like for example, where I work at, they had they had the TVs turned to the Hallmark Christmas channel. This was November 2nd, so that was fun to see that soon. Whenever we were on break, I was supposed to be doing homework for school, but I couldn't stop watching. Like, I mean, I only caught like 15 minutes of the actual movie, but it was kind of, I don't know, I couldn't stop watching. I know I say that I don't like Hallmark movies because they all seem the same. And like every time that I watch like a 15-minute snippet of it, it's like, even then, like at work, I already knew the plot of the movie. I already knew how it was gonna end. I mean, that's pretty much what my problem is with Hallmark movies. But like for some reason, I just could not stop watching. So today, I'm going to be watching an entire Hallmark movie, and this time it's going to be a Christmas movie. An entire Hallmark Christmas movie in its entirety, and I'm going to be reacting to it. And then at the end we'll talk about it, we'll discuss it. I went on the Hallmark Christmas channel site, whatever, and I went on a bunch of other websites to kind of find what is considered to be the best Hallmark Christmas movie out there. I still haven't figured it out because everyone seems to have their own opinions about which Hallmark movie is the best. So I went onto their website. They have a countdown to Christmas situation. I'm pretty sure they start on November 1st, which is the day after Halloween. I love to see that. They have like this countdown to Christmas situation with all these different Hallmark Christmas movies. And one thing I noticed about all of them, the dudes pretty much all look the same. Like, look at that. Those are all different movies and they all look the same. Like, they all look the same. In order to pick the movie that I'm going to be watching today, I ended up going to IMDb. I ended up going to that website and seeing who had the highest score. So today we're going to be watching Snow Bride. That, well, I don't know if it had the highest one, but it was definitely in the higher categories, and that is a 7 out of 10. Like in the 7 over. So that's like a C movie. That's as high as they go, is a C movie, which is, yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. Usually with these type of things, I already watched the movie or TV show, and then I'll review them later and talk about the writing behind certain things. But we're just doing a plain old reaction, okay? I don't know how this is gonna go. I hate Hallmark movies, and I hate romance movies, so this should be a great time for us.
You know that true love is a myth. You've been single long enough. Shouldn't be, though. I don't care what that.
Give it up, Al. I like to think that true love is just a myth, rich and famous.
So I can already predict the plot line. I said the whole true love is a myth thing. So that you can already tell.
A giant powder puff. You know, we'll fix it. It is okay.
And the acting is definitely more over the top than what you would expect, but, well, what you would expect. This is a Hallmark movie. Obviously it's going to be more over the top.
Besides, I'm married to a job. I don't understand why you still work for that gossip rag. Because the bills don't pay themselves. Serious, Greta. You are Phi Beta Kappa from Stanford. Well, I happen to be good at it. Besides, finding a prestigious job with a journalism degree is about as difficult as finding a decent guy in LA.
Love this exposition. I mean, I can't really complain. That's the easiest way to get it over and out of the way.
Every moment of next week. No, but Julie, you know the deal. They sin, we report. It's a circle of celeb life, and we can't feel bad for them. As soon as we start to feel bad for them, we can't write about them anymore. And believe me, I have worked here long enough to know that these folks don't deserve our sympathy.
Hey, Greta, good one on beach bodies.
How do I feel like that's gonna come into play later?
Wes, in my office, pronto.
What was that? Wait. Oh no, I skipped too far. Uh-oh. Okay.
And a good one on Beach Body Gone Bad.
I just watched this.
Wes! In my office! Pronto!
What was that?
Why is he calling me Wes Louisa?
That was actually kind of great. I don't know.
Let's the Globe.
I want the Jonas Brothers.
Have the John.
Tannehills are going to be at their Big Bear estate next week for Christmas. First one since the senator's death. Rumor has it, one of the Tannehill boys has bought an engagement ring.
Well, it has to be Ben. Jared hasn't had the same girlfriend for 2 consecutive seconds.
Who's the woman?
That's what I want you to find out. And anything else along.
Mm.
Who
Who
to
to find out?
Whoever gets there first.
Sounds like a challenge.
It is. You two are my best reporters.
Okay.
Whoever gets this story gets to run the new Pulse gossip online.
Already know the plot of this. All this talk about celebrities not really deserving to have a private life and they don't deserve sympathy and things like that. Whenever I'm guessing it's gonna be this Ben guy. She's gonna meet him. She's gonna fall in love. Blah 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 blah. And then realize her ways of saying love is a myth and you know celebrities kind of suck and they don't deserve to have you know a private life. It's all gonna flip on its head. So let's see what happens. Where are we going to? Did they ever establish that? Big Bear. No? No. Big Bear? Yeah. Probably should have brought a jacket. Oh wow. Empty too. How convenient. She didn't even drop that off. Probably would have taken me like 2 seconds to do it. Wow. Oh. Okay. Well, let me guess. Yep, it's been 10.
Hi.
Hi. You nearly just died in a snowstorm and all you got is... Hi.
What is she supposed to say?
You go, take it easy. You okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry, what did you just say?
I said, judging by your outfit and lack of groom, you don't seem to be having a great day.
You didn't say that.
No.
You said, "Are you okay?"
Let me guess.
What the heck?
Really brought...
But now this is the caretaker's cabin.
That's right. The estate's a half mile up the road.
I'm already bored. This is why I don't do romance movies.
You're a caretaker
Or Christmas movies, apparently. Christmas Hallmark movies. I just got possessed by Satan.
Okay. Jared called this morning and said that he's bringing a guest and that we would be surprised.
Jared and his guest just... Is she blonde or blonder? Benjamin, I think he's...
Well, it looks like Christmas week can finally begin.
I bet you it's his ex. I feel like she's every villain in every movie like this. Am I wrong?
It's my pet name for him from his Harvard crew days, and we are not even going to go until his Oxford scrum.
Oh, before I forget, Greta, Peter's here asked where he should get your things.
My things?
Not that your present attire isn't comfortable, but I don't imagine you plan to wear that for your entire stay.
Funny story, yes.
True.
Greta, I'm going into town to buy some needed items for tomorrow. Perhaps you'd like to come with me, pick up some essentials.
A little bit cringy.
That would be great, thank you.
I have a few things that I need to pick up as well. I'll come in.
Oh, how sweet. Nobody invited you. What was that? I kind of like that. I don't know. Oh, I almost knocked this over.
You gonna be hostile to me all week?
Well, I didn't love the first shot.
But Claire wasn't a shot. She's my girlfriend. my ex, Jerry.
Yeah.
It was over a year ago. Aren't you over her by now? I mean, isn't that what Greta's all about?
This isn't about Greta, and you know it. It's about respect.
Thanks.
Clara's almost my fiance.
Just slap your little brother around,
Her here
Jesus.
without talking to me first is disrespectful both to me and to Mom. That's family 101.
Thank
Even
you.
someone as selfish as you should recognize that.
Here we go again. All right, is this Ben?
I like this.
And Jared, the selfish one?
Stop acting like the selfish one and people won't call you that.
Wait, this is good. I like it. Oh my god, yeah.
How old are you?
34.
And you, how old?
Younger than that.
But old enough to know better than to engage in this type of behavior?
I'll take the couch.
Don't take the couch, take the bed.
No, I'll take the floor.
Don't take the floor, take the bed.
Fine, I'll take the bed.
I'll take the couch.
Yeah, take the bed. Like, stop being humble. Somebody offered me the bed. I'm taking the damn bed.
Our office is also a Tennant Hill tradition, right, Ben?
Oh,
Did Benjamin tell you his plan to be in the next Tennant Hill office?
Unless Jared beats me to it.
So why is that funny?
You're a stockbroker.
So?
Well, stockbrokers don't run for office.
Maybe they should. Following your heart is what matters.
why are you dating this woman? She seems horrible. Damn.
Here you go, miss. But listen, I really
He's so cute. Why would you do that? Damn, I hate people.
You.
Me?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Same as you.
What'd you find out?
Like I tell you. Did I see you with Ben Tannenhill? Like I tell you. Someone has stopped me from going in there and employing whatever sort of cover you have going.
The knowledge that I would ruin your chances for Beck.
Fine. Truce.
Truth. I'm scared.
I was gonna say, what? How did she appear around the corner? Don't even with me.
To his
Don't
team.
even.
Fake dating.
It was impulsive. He's not normally impulsive, but then Jared and Claire.
You have to end the charade.
Oh, no. No, no, no.
Why does she have to do it? It was his decision. Does anyone else ever feel uncomfortable in these really long ass shots of people staring at each other? Just me?
Did I tell you about the Christmas ball?
No. Of course there's a Christmas ball. Why wouldn't there be a Christmas ball?
Hey, Greta. Who was that man you were talking to earlier? You seem to know him.
Just some guy looking for the bathroom.
You may think, because you have Ben, now you're in the catbird seat, but that's just a temporary position.
Well, you would know.
Ooh, that was good.
Well, of course it's my business.
No, it isn't.
I care about your family,
You care about money.
Ben. I've missed you.
Okay, that's why you're dating his
I
brother.
didn't realize how much until I actually saw you again.
Won't say the next part.
Excuse me.
And she's just using you, my dude. Like, 2 + 2 equals a whore? It's just common sense, you know? It's not even that hard of a math equation.
Maestro.
Not a slow dance scene. Is he gonna ask her to marry?
Woman that I have ever met. You are beautiful. You are smart. You're the kind of special person that stays up all night baking gingerbread houses for charity. And I know that this
Homeboy's making a mistake.
sudden to a lot of people.
Mama's like, no. No.
Claire Palmer Sinclair, will you do me the honor?
The fuck? It's creepazoid.
This woman is a spy.
Like she works for the CIA?
No. No, not like an actual spy. She is a reporter. For Pulse. Gossip. She has been here to spy on us to do a story about the Tannenhills.
All of it made up, all because you brought my ex-girlfriend home without warning. I tried to call. Stuck. The runaway snowbread stuff, that was pretend.
The car did get stuck.
I thought you were helping me because you were a good person. You were just getting access.
It's my job.
I was assigned to find out what I could.
And what did you find out?
That woman over there is a bitch. Aww.
I want you to forget this.
Oh, he's so sweet. Why am I crying? Why am I crying? What the fuck? I'm in a really emotional mood today, which is why I decided to do this video, but I didn't realize it was gonna be this bad.
I don't think Kevin's family will notice.
You ain't got no sleeves.
Smudges out. I love you.
It'll probably look better anyway.
Honestly, I think it looks great.
I didn't hear what you said.
We? That interchangeable to you? You're engaged to my brother.
Walk away from me like this. After everything that we've been through. After what
The fuck was that?
That's kind of the problem.
I hate you!
But you just told me you love me. And you're engaged to my brother. I'm sorry, which is it?
It's a good question.
Oh, shut up! Me dating me to get back at him. Like I'd marry a stockbroker.
Well, that escalated very quickly.
It's a lie, and it hurts people, and if you go with this, I'll quit.
And if you don't go with it, I'll fire you. Your choice, kiddo.
She's like, bye.
You're next. Who is this horse?
Who do you think? I mean, are you kidding me?
This is the man to talk to.
Tell me what I want to hear.
Days ago, I instructed my attorneys to begin the process of buying Pulse Gossip. And our mutual friend, Greta Kane, spoke so highly of you and your team.
So you've...
Known exactly who you are. Almost from the start.
Why didn't you say anything?
Greta, would you like to join us for dinner?
No. I gotta go. This family's crazy. That was the end of that. I feel like there's better ones out there. I don't know if that's just me, but I think I probably could have found a better one. It was interesting. I don't know. I didn't hate it. I cried a little bit, which I guess they got me there. For a scene that literally... It was a guy handing a dress back. Like, why was I crying at that? I don't know. I shed a tear. It's whatever. The movie itself isn't... It's not the greatest. The acting wasn't the greatest. There was some weird cuts in there. Weird transitions too. It was just... It's not the greatest quality, but it's a Hallmark Christmas movie. Like, what did you expect? In terms of writing, so this is what I usually focus on because this is the only part that I can really judge to a full extent, which is the writing. Pretty predictable plot. Not really much happened that I was, you know, surprised about, except for like the younger brother asking the villain, I guess, to marry him. That was kind of a left field right there, but everything seemed to be solved pretty quickly. Like, a lot of the problems were solved with ease. Like, getting rid of the villain girl, it was just, in a matter of minutes, it was easily solved. She was kicked out, you know? Or, like, of course, the mother ends up buying the company, the gossip company at the end to kind of help her with her story. Then, surprise, she actually knew all along, and it was just like, that doesn't give, it's not a good ending because it doesn't really make sense. I mean, they never gave like any indication or any like slight clues that the mother knew all along. It was just kind of like, surprise, at the end here she knew all along and that she's actually gonna buy the company. Funny story. So I mean, it's just, it was some of those things, the wrap-ups to some of these issues that were in the movie was just too easy for me. The dialogue was a little weird too. The dialogue was not the greatest. There was times where it was actually really good and I quite liked it. But most of it, especially with the exposition parts, in the beginning we've seen especially, it was just weird. And it was mainly just exposition, and I don't think that's how two normal people really talk to each other. It's just how the movie made it so that they can get the background out of the way and then get on to the story. Not really creative way to do it, but it's a Hallmark Christmas movie. What did you expect? So the title was like super cheesy. Which, I mean, I guess. And the explanation for it was a little whack, but whatever. The other thing that also kind of annoyed me was that there was no consequences at the end. Not any lasting consequences. Everything just seems to be solved by itself. I at least want to see the main character have at least one major consequence to the actions that she took. Obviously she gets fired, or she quits, I don't know which one. But at the end, it's like, just kidding, you still have a job, because the mother ends up buying the company anyways, and she reinstates her in her position. Not really a consequence. Not one that lasts anyways. Things like her ruining the dress, surprise it gets fixed, and she's able to return it to her friend, no problem. No real problem there, which is very kind of annoying, especially seeing as how the bride was considered to be a bridezilla. There was no really yelling, which you would expect, even though the dress ends up looking better than it did before. You would expect some sort of like, hey, I wanted you to take this well, she offered to take that responsibility, you know, you should have came through for me, instead you ended up not. But still, again, no consequences, not even a little, you know, hand slap. So that was kind of annoying. I want my movies to be a little more realistic. I mean, I'm not saying that has to be nitty gritty, you know, her life at the end needs to be horrible, you know. I'm just saying there needs to be some sort of consequences for these people's actions. And then we never really see what the heck happened to, I mean, we hear about it, obviously, about what happened to the villain. I still don't know her. Claire Sinclair, that really weird name. Yes, her. We don't really get a true ending to her. At least we don't see what actually happens to her. We hear it on the phone. We don't really know if that actually happens or not, what ends up transpiring with her. She has no consequences to her actions again, except the fact that she's not going to get her story published, which isn't really a consequence because, I mean, she could just go to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like she can't tell that to somebody else, it's just she can't tell it to that specific magazine. I feel like there's something about Hallmark movies that, like, well, Hallmark Christmas movies, that I just kind of like. I think it's the atmosphere around those movies, with the Christmas theme. It's like so jolly and joyful. I don't know. I feel like they can get away with it for that specific reason, even though, like, all the points that I was talking about with the writing, like, it's not the greatest writing, plot's not the greatest, the characters aren't the greatest, the dialogue isn't the greatest, yet they can still kind of get away with it because of the tone and the atmosphere of the entire movie. It's like very Christmassy, very fun, and very joyful, and I kind of, like, you know, let them pass for that. There were certain scenes too that were just like, they were fun, like, I don't know, I kind of liked it. And this is a goodbye for this episode, and I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays, and you guys enjoy yourselves. I myself am probably not going to have that good of a Christmas. I have to have my wisdom teeth out right after Christmas. December 26th, I get my wisdom teeth out, so I'm going to be not having that much fun. So, hope you guys actually have a good Christmas, unlike me, and I'll see you guys in another video. Goodbye.